I have a phrase that I use. I say to filmmakers, when they come to me, they have a lot of expectations, right? And that's understandable. But there's a reality to all of this too. So, because it costs a lot of money to do this. You know, this nobody's working for free here. This is a business. So there's a lot of money at stake. There's a lot of heart at stake. There's a lot of stress. But at the end of the day, for people who are willing to go through the process and develop a film properly and figure all of that stuff out, and in my world, I'll help them. I'll take them by the hand and carry them through that process, which is an arduous process, especially if they've never done it before. But I say to them, you can do everything right, like literally everything right. From day one, you can write a beautiful script, like top shelf script. You can go out there and shoot a gorgeous film, beautiful. You can go into the editing room and, because you could lose everything right there. The whole thing could fall apart. But assuming that you don't, and then you come out on the other side and you've got a beautiful piece of art to be able to display. What I tell people is, no matter what we do together as a team or whoever's involved, at the end of the day, there's only one thing that's going to ultimately determine the success or the failure of your film. And it's the film.
No, stop it.
It's the
No,
film.
It's everything else but the story.
It's not the writer. It's not the acting. It's not the sound. It's not the lighting. It's not the music. It's all of it. And that Cats is such a perfect example, because anyone in their right mind who might have been given an opportunity to invest in that movie would have been crazy not to do it.
Of course. Like I said, on paper, right? It's perfect.
Yeah. But that's why it's such a great example of what I'm saying, is because it was perfect until it wasn't. And now people are, hurting from that. I mean, experience.
But the thing was, so if we analyze Cats for a second, let's beat up Cats a little bit more, because God knows it hasn't been beat up enough. There was a risk involved that no one took into consideration, and this is the best minds in Hollywood, Oscar-winning minds, as well as the best. I mean, Universal is no slouch as far as making movies is concerned. Everyone underestimated the risk of the CG. Everyone assumed that the visual effects were going to be solid because they had a great company doing it, but no one took in consideration pushing the visual effects artists too fast, unrealistic deadlines, constant revisions. No one took all of that into consideration, because that director, who is a fantastic filmmaker, from my experience, he's not a CG guy. He's not James Cameron. He's not David Fincher. He's not someone who understands that world and understands timelines and stuff. He was, he did The King's Speech and, more, those kind of films. So I think no one took that in consideration, and it just failed, because I saw the actors, but I saw the actors afterwards are just like, we were on a set in green screen. Like, we had no idea we were going to look like that. Like, we were good. I worked 10 days. I had a ball. It was fantastic. But no one ever did the test to go, hey, maybe these guys look creepy. I've said this. The best review ever of Cats, and I'm going to say it again because I've said it on the show before, but I can't stop saying it. The Cats is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs.
Oh my God, that's funny. That's good. That's good, and it's probably true.